have Georgia Fields and Phia comfy on the couch with us. We just heard their song Open Orange. Beautiful, beautiful song.
Yeah,
lovely
nice,
performance.
guys.
Thank you for that.
Pleasure. All of it.
Yeah,
It's a cool instrument.
Talk me through the instrumentation.
yeah,
that you've
two
got.
very interesting instruments that I haven't really seen before.
Not many people have.
Yeah. Well,
Phia?
I was playing a kalimba, which is the instrument that I normally play, and it's about the size of a book, and it's a piece of wood with metal teeth that you pluck. And I have a microphone on the back that was attaching it to the loop pedal, which is how I was looping the beat, which I tapped on the wood. Yeah. And Georgia.
Thank you. Good segue. Throw to Georgia. The omnichord I like to think of as a cross between a Casio and an auto harp. So I imagine that it's what androids play when they die and ascend to heaven.
You're right, it does sound a bit like a harp. Now that you say that
yes, yes. So there's an old folk instrument called an auto harp, or some people call it a zither. I think there's slight differences, which is a similar thing.
Yeah.
You press a button and it releases a mute pad and reveals what strings can be plucked. So it's pretty much a digital version of that.
Cool.
Wow.
I loved it.
Yeah, so we normally get like acoustic guitars and all that. So
Boring.
yeah, exactly. Amen.
I'm kidding.
You're going to get a lot of hate mail now from people who play acoustic guitar.
I love it. I love the change. But Open Orange, got to ask. Absolute belter. I heard the recorded version today.
Oh, thanks.
It's so you have this cinematic sound. I often wonder, do you just assemble all these orchestral people in a room and go, all right, sweet, have a bash? Or do you come with sheet-written music?
Yeah, ready to go.
Ready to go
Yeah.
for them?
Usually when I'm writing a song, I have an idea of how I want it to sound when it's recorded. But for this particular song, it didn't come to me with an arrangement in mind. And I was working with producer Tim Scheel on the record, and so I said to him,
so cool.
Go for gold, like do whatever you like. Which previously when we were working on other tracks, I'd be like, I like this, or a palette like this, or can we get a sound like that? And this was just like, do what you think will sound good. And he was like, I think we should get your mate Phia to play on it. And Phia was actually in Berlin at the time.
Okay.
So
internet.
And I was like, what a great idea.
Cool.
So basically Phia recorded in Berlin. Bits and pieces.
In the home studio. Sent it via the interwebs.
To Tim, who would then be like, this is the bits that Phia sent, and then drop them into the mix. And
brilliant.
It's basically the magic of technology.
Yeah.
Exactly, yeah. See, technological everything.
It was a really fun way to work.
Yeah, it was fun.
Also, Phia wrote some words in response to my words.
It was really interesting actually, because I think Tim was like, why don't you try some backing vocals? And I was like, okay. So I just tried out some ideas, and I was
like, no.
Yeah. I was just like devastated. And so I sent something that was like echoing your words, like very Beatles style.
Yeah.
And then Tim was like, why don't you try and actually come up with like an answering line? So it was really fun, and it was very weird. I'd only ever written songs by myself or with someone in the room. So this was really interesting, like, well, what would I add?
Plus it was finished, so it wasn't like we were writing it back and forth. It was like, add something to this, so it was
I could see you like bantering about when you were talking just before in the performance.
It's good teamwork.
Yeah.
I like it. You're good together.
Well, now you're talking before about Tim Scheel. How do you know him? How would you just meet him down the street? Like, hey man.
Yeah, actually a friend. I knew Tim through, he was a breakfaster on Triple R, so I had listened to him on the radio. I knew his voice.
Oh, okay.
And then I met him really randomly. I was presenting at a music conference, and he was after me. So I met him there, and then a friend said to me, oh, it'd be really interesting to hear what Tim might do with some of your songs. And I was like, where do I know that name from? So I guess it's like Melbourne, it's it's a big world, but it's a small world.
Yeah,
so our paths have crossed.
For everyone who doesn't know who Tim Scheel is,
Tim Scheel's a producer, an electronic music composer. He used to perform and work under the name Faux Pas, which he then dropped the handle of. But I think he's releasing some new music under the handle Faux Pas.
Do you want to know where I met him?
Where did you
meet him?
Well, I met him when I was living in Berlin, and he was playing keyboards with Gautier.
Ah,
and because if you know, like, I got so many free tickets from living in Berlin because you'd be like, hey, you know this person who knows this person, can I get on the door? So I went to like a lot of shows just for virtue of being Australian. And yeah, met him backstage and he's really nice. Yeah, I just wanted to tell you.
That's cool. Yeah, I forgot to mention that as well. Yeah, he actually he programmed and did a whole bunch of stuff with Gautier's live show in terms of like how to have a lot of sounds that are on his record like integrated. He did a lot of digital wizardry like this.
Yeah, cool.
So how
With the live show.
Do you think he could do that for your live show, perhaps?
Yeah, he would be the guy to go to, but I think I've actually been speaking with my band and I think we're going to try and create the sounds in a live way rather than having samples of the record.
Yeah, right.
Okay, what's the most obscure sound that you're going to try and recreate on stage?
I was thinking about trying to get, what are those tubes and you go like that and they're like,
Doppler.
Oh yeah. What is it?
Whirly
but
gig?
I don't know how to mic it, and then I figured it'd just be like me going like this with the thing. So I was like,
That'd be great on stage.
we'll see. It might be a little.
What song's
weird.
it on?
Moon, I think. But that's what I hear it as. I think it's probably just.
I could do it. I could be at the back.
Oh, could you? Yeah. Special guest.
Special guest featuring Phia.
Yeah, on the whirly gig or whatever it's called.
I don't know what they're called, but you know what I mean.
Yeah,
they're like a toy.
Yeah, totally.
So grade 9 science things. Oh, this is what happens when a car passes you. And it's a Doppler effect, I think.
Right.
Speaking of Moon, your forthcoming album is called Astral Debris.
That's right. Yeah.
Also on your Facebook page, you say you love the moon.
I do love.
There's a lot of like space going on.
Yes.
Why is this? Do you have a fascination with
What's with
space and stars?
I grew up doing a lot of nerdy things with my dad, who'd take me on like space camp and stuff.
How good is that?
Planetarium.
Cool. Yeah, planetariums, and we'd go and visit all the really big, how can I have forgotten this word?
Telescopes.
The dishes, the big dishes
Oh,
out in
yeah,
parks,
yeah.
and
Yeah.
like look through all the crazy science stuff. So yeah, I guess that probably sparked it. And
Excellent.
Amazing.
yeah, it was a phase I was going through while I was writing the album. Not a phase, but that's what I was interested in.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Well, to wrap up, these lovely ladies are doing a double single launch at the Gasometer on July 3rd as a part of the Leaps and Bounds Festival. So be sure to check them out. Thanks, ladies.
Thank you so much for coming.
Thanks for having
It's been a
us.
pleasure.
Thank you.